Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Gail here from Gail's Glam Designs. I've got a quick tutorial on how to alter those Dollar Tree paper clips that we all purchase and most times don't do anything with. But here's what it's going to look like when we finish. Is it focusing? And it's just like that. So here's the altered one, here's the plain one. So all I did was excuse me, pull out my markers. I don't have one of the components. To be fair and honest, this is a piece of cardstock behind here in the shape of those bubbles, and I do not have another one of those because that was just a scrap from last year's um, Halloween crafting. So I'm going to improvise here. So these are the bubbles, and I'm just going to go in and paint those lime green. Now, with the paper thing, a little bit of the bubbles were dripping over the side. So I'm going to use a little bit of creative license and create some drips, okay? And one drip is a little longer than the other, looking at the paper. So there we go. All right. So now I'm going to go in and color her witch's boots. Excuse me, I did that with some orange and some, I'm sorry, not her boots, her socks, her leggings. So I just alternated the orange and the white on her stripes with just a marker. And you don't have to worry about being that exact because it's such a small canvas that it's very easy to just, anyway, you don't have to be that careful. It's very forgiving. Going in with my white chalk marker, and that's what we have so far. Because the reason why I say it doesn't matter if you go over the line with your pens and markers is you can always go back and line it once it's dry with another black pen to clean up some of those lines that you went over. So then we used a purple for her boots. Let me go in a little bit. So just like coloring between the lines, piece of paper. Okay. Do the other side. Last time I didn't color her buckles thinking that I was going to make those a different color. But in the end, I did not. So I'm just going to go and color over those. All right. So her boots are done. White stripes, orange stripes, boots. Okay. Now we are going to get a black marker. Excuse me. You can outline the drips with a finer marker. Create some shape. Am I on camera? Not sure. Create my faux bubbles. So, okay. Now I'll go in with a thicker black marker. Again, excuse me. Like I said, these are just a set of markers I bought from TJ Maxx or Ross. They come in probably a pack of 24 various colors. So I'm going to use the fine tip and just go around. Okay, am I in frame? Let's move out a little bit. And this marker bleeds, as you can see, with the wood, because I guess the wood is untreated. But again, I said this is very forgiving craft. You don't have to worry about that. None of that really shows in the end, so you will be okay. And I like this. Funny thing is, I never was a coloring book type of person because I could never decide if I wanted to be the all soft coloring or the all hard coloring. And so I would get bored and give up because I'd get tired of whichever one I chose if I wanted to color soft that time or color hard. And so, but I like using my pens and creating scenes and such. I forgot to color that. Okay, I'm going to look at my stash and see if I can create a handle or something like that. I don't like that being that color. So this is the we're in progress look. Okay, so we want to add some 3D dimension to it. We're going to add some of these what are these called? They're from Recollections, specialty glitter, but they're like little beads. I used these in a project for Scrap the World's tag flip, what challenge, whatever, in June. And so all we're going to do is we're going to put some hot glue on the green parts, and then we're going to just drizzle those over top and let them fall into this bowl so they don't go everywhere like I usually forget to do. Score one for Gail. She actually remembered to put down some protective stuff for you guys. Okay, now, oh, I'm sorry, my hands are painted from the last video on how to make your own ephemera. Okay, so I'm just going very lightly with the glue all over my lime green areas. And then I'm going to literally pour the beads over top like that. They stick. And then you have hubble bubble, boiling trouble, whatever. I can add a few more across the top of her boot, like some, you know, when the water boils. Uh-oh, sorry, hit the camera. But just to have them going up to create some more dimension. And I'll just pour those back into the container. No mess. Put the top on before I knock it over, which I somehow love to do. Fun fact though, I love sorting like sequins and stuff. When the sequins come in multi-packs, multicolored packs, I love sorting them. It's kind of, you know, you don't have to really use your brain. It's just relaxing. Therapeutic is the word I guess I'm trying to think of. While I have the hot glue gun out, I'm going to put some bobbles on her boots. I don't know if I want green just to show these are different or if I'm going to repeat the orange. I think I'm going to repeat the orange. So I just have some multicolored mini pom-poms in my stash, and I'm just getting out 2 orange ones. And I like to mix regular glue and hot glue together because sometimes hot glue tends to pop off. But if you do the hot glue for the temporary adhesion, it lasts long enough for the other one to set. So I'm going to do that. Let me grab my regular glue. And so I want them basically where the buckles are. So I'll do half wet glue. There I go, hitting the camera. Sorry about that, guys. And half hot glue. Just barely pushing that nozzle so just a teeny bit comes out. Slap my pom-poms right on top of my glue sandwich. And there we go there. What else did I do? Of course, these aren't as, this isn't as vibrant because I didn't have the paper behind it if you're just joining the video. Oh, I put some of my gold stuff to make them fancy. That was the theme of the swap that I was doing. So sometimes I use this stuff and sometimes I don't. But this is my cheat here, this glitter glue. I use this instead of these gold flakes because they can be kind of messy. I bought these for the gold flakes, but then I ran into the glue in the clearance aisle and I was like, oh, that looks just like my flakes. So I just have these old chopsticks and I just futz around with it until it's where I want it, has the intensity, whatever. If it's too much, I just spread it around in my little triangle kind of way. 3 points, kind of equidistant from each other. I know, I'm a little bit of a nerd. Anyway, so there is my application of gold flakes. If it's too much, like over here in this corner, I think that's a little extra. I just wipe it back, take it off. I don't like to waste, so I'm looking around for something to apply it to. Why don't we just cut the video at this point so that I can do that? But in any event, I just wanted to come on real quick and show you all how to alter your wood veneers from Dollar Tree. I'm going to go in and clean this up a little bit afterwards. It will probably show better on my Instagram. But yeah, that's how you do that. And I thank you for your time. I would appreciate a like for my video. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that. And have a great life. Until next time, Gail out.